There's a predictable pattern in industrial accident statistics that deserves much more attention than it gets: the dramatic spike in injuries and deaths during year-end production pushes. Annual production cycles create these predictable danger periods. Companies rush to meet targets before holidays, fiscal year ends, or seasonal demand peaks like the holiday shopping season. The timeline gets compressed, pressure increases, and safety becomes secondary to speed. Let me show you the causation patterns. First, you've got compressed timelines increasing pressure on everyone from management to floor workers. Second, many companies hire inexperienced workers for seasonal surges, putting people who don't fully understand the hazards into dangerous situations. Third, and most critically, safety shortcuts become normalized when speed is prioritized over procedure. The injury statistics are clear. November and December show consistent accident increases in manufacturing, retail, and logistics sectors. These aren't small upticks. We're talking about statistically significant spikes that recur year after year. Warehouse workers getting crushed by falling inventory in the rush to fulfill orders. Manufacturing workers injured because normal safety protocols were bypassed to meet production quotas. Delivery drivers having accidents due to impossible schedules. Systemic solutions exist, but require commitment from the top of organizations. Year-round production smoothing eliminates the crunches that create danger. Instead of massive holiday surges, companies can build inventory gradually throughout the year. Adequate staffing eliminates mandatory overtime during peak periods. Most importantly, maintaining safety standards regardless of deadlines needs to be non-negotiable. Worker protection strategies during these pressure periods are critical. You need to know your legal rights. You have the right to refuse unsafe work in most jurisdictions. Documenting unsafe conditions creates a record for potential workers' compensation claims if you're injured. Union reporting or regulatory reporting of systematic safety violations can force companies to address dangerous practices. Let me give you a case study that illustrates this. Several years ago, a major logistics company was rushing to process holiday packages. They disabled safety interlocks on conveyor systems to increase speed. A worker's clothing was caught, and they were pulled into the machinery. The injury was catastrophic. Investigation revealed that supervisors had explicitly instructed workers to bypass safety protocols to meet deadlines. The company faced enormous liability, but that didn't help the worker who was permanently disabled. The corporate accountability question is crucial here. When cost-cutting or deadline pressure directly causes injuries or deaths, who is responsible? Legally, the employer bears liability. Practically, enforcement is inconsistent. Regulatory agencies are often underfunded and understaffed, making meaningful enforcement difficult. The warning is this: if your workplace starts pressuring you to cut corners on safety to meet year-end targets, recognize that you're entering a high-risk period. The positive action you can take is documentation and, where possible, collective pushback against unsafe practices.